Hi everybody, welcome to Lynn Taylor Connection. Today I'm doing a special interview with my friend Yolanda Bloom. We've been friends since high school, and we were just sitting here talking about high school days and all our little silliness and having that'll be another video. It won't be this one. So we're doing a car interview today. We're by the water, and there was just too much wind, and you would hear more wind than you would hear our voices. So decided why not? We'll do it in the car. It's a beautiful sunny day, and it'll be nice and intimate, and for you to hear this I wouldn't say lady, but we're just saying we're not our age. We're the same age. We're 55, but really our spirit is so young, which is really cool.
Absolutely.
And Yolanda looks amazing. Oh my God.
So does Lynn.
You're just too cute. So we haven't seen each other probably since we were 18 years old. But we see, thank God for social media and Facebook, and we still have that connection. And it feels like there's no time has passed. No. That is so funny, eh?
Absolutely, yeah.
So several months ago on Facebook, I heard that Yolanda was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And I thought it'd be a really good opportunity. She has such a positive outlook on life. Oh, I got goosebumps. And I admire that about her, about your positiveness. You're always positiveness. It's not a word. About your positivity, your outlook on life. And we know it's a choice, right? And
right.
I think your message, I'm going to let Yolanda talk about her diagnosis and what she's doing to get herself through that and share your positive outlooks. I think so many suffer, and so many I don't know what it's like, and I will not presume to know, but I think a lot of fear comes with it. So how did you feel when you heard about your diagnosis?
Actually, well, you have 3 stages. I mean, the first stage, you cry because you're thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna die. So you cry. I think I cried for like 2 or 3 days.
Sure.
And everybody around you cries as well. Right? Your son, your mother, everybody cries. Then the second stage is you're angry.
Okay.
You become like angry at everybody, everything. And you know you're not like, you know that you shouldn't be angry at them because it's not their fault.
Right.
But you're frustrated. I think it's more frustration than anger. It's more like a frustration.
Okay.
And then you learn to accept it. Then you say, okay, this is what's happening. This is what it is. And how am I going to deal with it?
Yeah.
So from then, it's up to you to deal with what you're actually going through.
Right.
So you make your own decisions.
Yes.
You either sit there and cry and pout and think, okay, well, I'm going to die, and just,
let it happen.
Yeah, exactly. Or you go out and say, okay, no, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to let this happen. I am going to fight for my life, and I'm going to keep having a wonderful life as long as I can. Because that's what doctors tell you. When you're diagnosed with cancer, in most cases, in my case, they told me, Yolanda, you've got cancer to the lungs, you've got cancer to the liver, you've got cancer to the bones, you've got cancer to the skull. So basically, I had cancer everywhere.
Okay. And when was this diagnosis?
That was April 19th. In Hawkesbury, at the Hawkesbury Hospital. And then they gave all my information to the Ottawa Hospital, okay, which then they took care of me.
And now we are September 1st today, so just to give you a timeline and see how awesome you're looking.
Thank
and
you.
I think it comes with your positive attitude. Like you said, it's a choice, right? So,
yes.
And you were saying you have, you believe, you have spirituality, which...
Yes, I mean, I believe in God. I mean, I was talking to you earlier and telling you that I don't go to church. I just pray, but I do pray. I pray in my bed when I go to bed at night. I always think of having a prayer. And when I was diagnosed with cancer, obviously I prayed even more, asking him to give me more time.
Right.
I wasn't ready to leave. I wasn't ready to say it's over.
Right.
I just wanted more time. So I prayed. I prayed a lot. And I think, anyway, to this day, I mean, I was diagnosed with cancer on the 19th of April. For 2 months, all they do is they take tests, they take scans, they do all kinds of, I mean, almost every day I was at the hospital taking scans or ultrasounds or whatever. So for 2 months. And then they finally said, okay, you have cancer, but it's cancer which is, there's different types of cancer. And I fall into the category, which is, it's called EGFR. That means that this cancer, I am allowed, or I'm entitled to take 1 pill a day, every day, for as long as it works.
Okay.
So I don't have to go for chemotherapy at the hospital. I did get radiation. I had approximately 15 treatments of radiation.
Okay.
On my spine, my femur, on my ribs.
Wow.
When it first started, I was walking basically with a cane, and now I can do anything I want as I was before.
Yes, because you don't look sick.
No.
You know, like
No.
I saw
And
you
I
get
don't
out of your
feel
car,
sick.
you look fit, that's amazing.
Yeah, I do have limitations because I am not, because I also had, like my last scan last week on Monday, I have a blood clot on my left lung.
Okay.
So they put me on blood thinners, and a pretty big dose of blood thinners at the beginning, and now I'm on blood thinners probably for the rest of my life because I'm more subject to blood clots.
Right.
But they did tell me I have to be careful. I cannot, because of my bones as well, I cannot lift too heavy. I cannot pull, things like that, because my bones are very fragile, so they could break. But I mean, that's not hard to,
It's not hard to live with.
It's not
right?
hard to live with. I mean, anybody can live with that, right?
Yeah.
So
what has been like your saving grace? I think you were saying like you live day to day. You live the present moment.
always.
And you have your bucket list.
Yes. I've always been a day by day person, and I still am, and more than ever, because to me, nobody knows when your final day will be, right?
Right.
You can
We
die in a
don't
car
know. We
accident.
don't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can die in a car accident. You can die of anything. I mean, and it could be tomorrow morning. Like right now, I have cancer. Doesn't mean I'm going to die of cancer. I could have a car accident and die of a car accident, right?
Right.
But so I've always been a day by day person. And also, I always believe. I have faith. That's really, really important to me. And I'm still the same. I really have faith. When I look at I've had my, how do you say that? My cancer report. I had it on Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyway, my tumors have they have reduced to almost half the size.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's on my liver, my lungs, and I have one that was on my kidney that's completely gone. Wow. My bone cancer is healing as well. So, yes, and in 2 months, I call it the miracle pill.
Yeah.
In only 2 months, because I've started taking this pill in June.
Okay.
So it's been 2 months, and all this has happened. So,
amazing.
yeah, it's amazing. It's a miracle. Like, it's a small miracle.
And faith is really important, right? Like, I know I'm like you. I'm spiritual. I think faith is what gets us through, and knowing that we're always cared for.
Yeah. Absolutely.
In that way.
Yeah. I mean, he looks down at us, and I really believe that he helps us in all he can, I mean, as much as he can.
And you're strong. Like, you have strength. I've always known you to be a strong person and to be positive. And,
Yeah.
you know, I think our higher powers, our God, gives us that.
It's so important to be positive. And, I mean, I can say one thing is, if you have like any pain at all, and it could be small little thing, go to see a doctor.
Yes. Good
Because
advice.
when I was diagnosed with cancer, I went in because I had a sore shoulder.
Oh my God.
That's all it was. I went in and I said, I've got a sore shoulder. I can't sleep at night. It was 2 nights. And so I was going there basically to get painkillers because I couldn't sleep.
Okay.
And that little shoulder pain was caused by my lung cancer.
My.
So,
Wow.
you know, don't wait.
Our health is really important, right?
Yeah.
I think taking care of ourselves is,
And listening to your body.
yes.
I mean,
I
if
agree.
you're feeling something, you're tired, you don't feel that it's normal, it's because it isn't normal.
Yes. So that's a good message for anybody that might have a little something, right? We never know. And if it's nothing, well, even better.
Even better.
But if it is, you can, you know, get the care you need. And
Because prior to that, I was 14 months. 14 months going back and forth to the hospital with pain in my stomach. But they couldn't find anything. And they kept saying, no, you're fine. There's nothing. And the pain in my stomach was so severe, I had a hard time to work.
and they didn't find the cancer then.
No, they found it when I went in 14 months later, after maybe 5 times prior to that being to the hospital, just because of my shoulder pain. But it depends on the doctor as well, right?
Mm-hmm,
This doctor
yes.
took it one step further.
Yeah.
He went, okay, shoulder pain, okay, we'll do, first of all, they did a x-ray. Then he thought, oh, you might have a blood clot. So then he says, we'll go for a scan. And that's where they saw it.
Because you're not the first person to say that
No.
you've gone to the doctor not feeling well, and it ended up being cancer.
That's right. So don't stop. If you're not feeling well, keep going. Keep going to the doctor until somebody finds something. Because your body's telling you something,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
So you absolutely have to get to the bottom of it. Mm-hmm. And if you have cancer, well, the sooner the better.
That's right.
More chances. And with today's technology, like the pill I'm taking was accepted in Ontario in 2017.
Okay.
So it's recent.
Very new drug.
Yeah. And they keep coming out with new drugs. So, you know,
Never know,
Yeah.
right?
I call
Yeah.
it the miracle pill.
Right. Yeah.
You know? This pill could save me.
So what's your biggest life lesson, do you feel, right now?
Biggest life
What's your
lesson.
an aha moment, let's say?
I really don't know what to answer this. I don't know.
Okay, well, another question I wanted to ask you. You have a son.
Yes.
He's a grown man.
Right.
How did he feel when he heard your diagnosis?
My son was obviously upset, but my son doesn't show much emotions.
Okay.
Instead, he withdraws. He's the type, okay, you told me any updates that I have, like if I told him the good news, he'll go, good, you know, but he doesn't like to talk about it. What he's told me is, when he found out, he said, I don't want to even think about it, because he said, I don't want to be like 6 months upset with this.
Yeah.
He says, I'll get like sort of upset when it happens.
Yeah. He wants to enjoy.
Yeah.
His
So he
mom,
just wants,
right?
and he told me, and this is what he told me. He said, because I told him, we better get the bank account. We should go to the bank, make sure that, if the money, if something happens, that you have access to my money. He says, I don't want your money.
No.
He said, spend it. He says, do everything you want and that you like. Just spend your money and have fun.
Yeah.
And I thought, geez,
It's amazing.
that was really nice, you know, like just go out there, he said, and enjoy every moment of your life.
And now you have your bucket list.
Yes. I've already started doing my bucket list because obviously I'm not working anymore.
Okay.
So I do, usually every day I do my chores, we all have a little bit of things to do in the morning, right? Like maybe
Life
some
still
dishes.
goes on.
Yes, still yeah. And then, usually in the afternoon, I do whatever I feel like doing. So if it's going out with the dog, playing with the dog, is it maybe one day it's going with one of my friends? Okay, let's go to shopping, or let's go, like one day we went boating.
Nice.
That was on my bucket list. I wanted to go for a boat ride.
Okay.
I like boating, so I wanted to go for another boat ride, and I'll probably put that on my list again.
Yeah, 'cause you're a summer person. You're like a water.
I love summer. I love the water. I enjoy my pool. That's another thing. I love to sit by my pool, or sit in my big chair in the pool.
Okay. Even better.
Oh yeah, that's even better. I just love that.
And you want to go away? You
Yeah,
have trips
I love to
planned?
go on trips. So I am planning on going on a trip, maybe 2 this winter.
Good stuff. That's great.
So no, I've got my little bucket list, and every time I think of something, I just add it to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think, hey.
So you're not going anywhere just yet?
Oh, no.
No way.
No. I think I have too much to do yet.
Yeah. And you don't want any regrets, right?
No, I have no regrets.
I didn't think so. You're not that type of person.
No, everything I've done ever since I'm a child until now, I can't say I regret anything. I love my life. I had a really, I'm not saying it's over, but what I'm saying is so far, I've had a really good life.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, we all have our ups and downs,
Absolutely.
right? But I had fairly good life.
I say the same thing. Like I've had my ups and downs too, and we've had hard moments.
Absolutely,
but
we all do.
All, life's been good.
Yeah.
Like we're here, we can share with each other.
Exactly.
I think that's really cool. I'm so happy. Let me just go over and see. I think we covered a lot. I mean, if you had one thing to tell someone today, if you had one important message to get out there, what would it be?
I think it's never give up. Don't give up.
And go see a doctor.
Yes.
If there's something bothering you.
Yeah, and just don't give up, because, hey, I've got stage 4 cancer, and to me, it's like,
you're more lively than most people I know.
It's like, so what? I've got stage 4 cancer. So what?
Yeah.
It's okay. Just, it's everything's out there to help you.
Yeah.
The doctors tell you, we are here to make you take away the pain and prolong your life.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing.
And you seem to have a really good doctor.
The doctors in Ottawa, the oncologists in Ottawa, are absolutely amazing.
Oh,
they are so nice. They are, and the nurses, everybody. I mean, Ottawa Hospital, I must say, is it's Ottawa General.
Okay.
I can't say more than I love them. I just love them. They call you. They're so nice on the phone. Do you need anything? Let me know. If something's wrong, just give me a call. They're out there, and they really take care of you. They want
they want your best.
Oh,
right?
yeah. And even if you have one little thing, they'll send you for a test.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
Wow.
So they're really on top of everything.
I'm glad you're well cared for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel it's been a privilege, really, that, I mean, we haven't seen each other since we were 18 years old, which was not that long ago.
No.
And I asked Yolanda if she would come and share, her experience with you. And I know it would bring, some positivity to anyone that might be suffering or is going through the same things. And
I hope so. I hope I helped some people.
And we'll come back again. I asked Yolanda if she would come back in a few months and just do some updates and see what's going on with her and see how her bucket list is going. And so we're going to end this video, this little interview, because we're sitting in my car and it's starting to get a little warm. I had to turn it off because it makes noise at one point. So Yolanda, thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Lynn, for inviting me. I'm happy because, like I said, I really hope I helped some people.
I'm sure you did. And we'll see you in a few months.
Okay.
So thanks, everybody. Thanks for sharing this moment with us, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.